Watch Dogs. Oh boy, Watch Dogs. This franchise is one of the most up and down game trilogies I've ever come across. And I think some of the reasons why are completely stupid, but also very reasonable. So, grab some popcorn, grab a drink, let me weave you a tale. This story starts June 4th, 2012. Watch Dogs was one of Ubisoft's most ambitious projects that they had at that time. Now, I'm not sure about you, but a game where you can hack anything and cause as much destruction as you want sounds really cool to me, so I'm all for it. Watch Dogs was shown at the E3 press conference in 2012, and the graphics were insane. They were amazing. Bear in mind, this was only shown at 780p, which was the normal at that time. And people were excited to get their hands on this game. But then, the worst happened. Something that would make a grown man cry. It was delayed. It was 2014, and Watch Dogs was released. And let's just say it did not go well. Reviews for the game was average at best. And people were not happy with what they got. The main character was bland and the story was horrendous. As you can tell, not good for Ubisoft. Bear in mind, this is not my, opinion of the game at all. I know, I'm just going from how it was at the time. So, bear with me. Fast forward till now, and people have given it a second chance. It seems to me that this is a pattern with Ubisoft games at the moment. They come out, have a bad run, and 5 years later, it is way better than people actually realised. It happened with Assassin's Creed Unity, and I'm calling this effect officially the AC Unity effect. Please don't, but anyways, as all quote-unquote bad games turn into actual bangers that people do not realise. Anyways, nowadays Watch Dogs gets better reviews, and now it shines as one of the most underrated games ever made, with a fan base wanting the main character, Aiden Pearce, wanting to continue his story, which kinda does happen, but we'll get there. Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 was announced of May 2016, and well, no one really cared. Though making 6 million more than his predecessor Watch Dogs 1, people were still skeptical. Yes, it is possible. Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Yep, look at that. I mean, I don't need to say more. I really don't. And yes, there will be a video on where I say my opinion on all the Assassin's Creed videos, but I digress. Watch Dogs is a vibrant and lively game set in San Francisco, and you can play as a character called Marcus Holloway with an amazing sidecast. This sidecast consists of Wrench, Josh, Satara, Raymond, Kenny from Watch Dogs 1, which I completely forgot to say in the first thing of Watch Dogs, but it is what it is. And the not so interesting Horatio. I guarantee there's going to be people out there going, "But you just said it's an amazing cast, so why is Horatio not amazing?" Well, my dear Nick, it's because there's only one reason Horatio is there, and it's to get killed off. And not only that, he was a character of no substance. He was genuinely just there, just to get killed off. Terrible character. He's basically that character in games where it's just there. Like, you see him in the first few minutes of the game, then no longer exists until he's killed off. Anyways, this game has basically had the same thing as Watch Dogs 1 in the sense of being amazing and underrated. It's a 10 out of 10 game, and if you don't believe me, go and play if you haven't. You're really missing out. You really are. The game looks very, very good. Even from today's standards, it looks beautiful. If anything, is better looking than the games nowadays. And there's even more hacking opportunities than there was in Watch Dogs 1. Yes, the hacking in Watch Dogs 1 was very, very good. But now, Watch Dogs 2 gives you more and more things to do. to cause more chaos, to call gangs on people, even innocents if you want to. And you can call the police on them, you can call the police on gangs, put the gangs on police. You can cause whatever chaos you want, you know? And just to throw in a bit of fan service, they have got a side mission called The Fox. Now, if you don't know, Aiden Pearce has the nickname of The Fox, and you don't get to see him in this side mission. Unfortunately, I was quite upset about that, but I thought it was quite cool to have a side mission where you help Aiden Pearce escape, and it's just really cool. I enjoyed it, even though it was a very, very small side quest, but it did what it did. But, you know, you'll enjoy it, even though it's very, very, very small, like I've said. But, you know, go and get this game. You can get it very cheap if you want. Like, this is very, very cheap. I mean, I got it on deal for like a few, like 20 odd quid. It's pretty good, to be fair. I mean, you'll have the rare chance of being on like £8, which I have seen it be on, but you know, it's at good deals. If you want, go and get it. It is worth it, trust me, it is well worth it. Now it's time for Watch Dogs Legion. No, I don't even need to write a script for this, I really don't. Now, Watch Dogs Legion is definitely the game that people wouldn't really suggest to you, or wouldn't buy for you at Christmas, or even your birthday. They would just like pass it off as like, oh, it's definitely a new present, but it's not. Like, they bought it for themselves, tried it out, didn't like it, just gave it to someone else. That's literally what it is. But it does have some good sides, and to be honest, I did enjoy the game. I actually did. It was fun. I loved the Bloodline DLC. I don't know how to feel about that online. I really don't. It's kind of a iffy kind of thing. I really do feel like they should have kept online like Watch Dogs 1 and 2, but it is what it is. Now, the recruitment system, I'm not really going to say much about it, but it has potential, but I definitely feel like they should just stick with the one-person protagonist and build up with that character and kind of develop with him, her, whatever, you know, kind of develop with it, go through this whole ride together, like you're holding hands. You know, you just got into a new relationship, and this new character is your is your partner, that kind of thing. But it's like I don't know. Watch Dogs Legion just sounds like a really cool idea, but I feel like it's the mechanics mainly. I feel like they should have just stuck with what they were going with. I know they were kind of going up and down, experimenting with things, and I know this sounds like I'm just absolutely hating on Watch Dogs Legion, but truly, I really do like it. I really do. It looks great, it feels great, you know. I do like some of the characters, mainly Sabine. I don't know why. I like that character for some reason. I can't really put my finger on it, but I kind of like the character. With Watch Dogs Legion Bloodline, I feel like it was a great addition onto Aiden Pearce and Wrench's story. Now, I feel like if they just did Watch Dogs Legion like that, it would have been cool, would have been good, stretched out the story a bit more, you know, kind of fleshed it out even a bit more. It would have been better, but it is what it is. We got what we got. Now, do I want to see a fourth Watch Dogs? Of course I want to see a fourth Watch Dogs, Jesus Christ. But, you know, of course I do. I love this series. I love this franchise. And to be honest, I really want Ubisoft to not give up on it. Like, as much as it's been up and down, reception-wise and everything, I feel like it really does have potential. I'm going to leave this video here and see you in a bit. Peace.